Hey, aloha guys, Eric West, realestate.org. Yes, sir. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to all of you and welcome to the Maui drone live stream. Let's check it out. If you're new to the channel, I'm all about teaching you everything there is to know about Hawaii and its real estate, but you just can't find in the listing. And today I'm coming to you live from the beautiful island of Maui, of course, and an area known as Kahana, which is on the west side of Maui. We have a beautiful swell that has just arrived and lots of people out enjoying the waves. If you've enjoyed the video so far, because I'm telling you, what's there not to enjoy, right? We've got sun, surf, sand, and sea in one of the most beautiful locations in the world. So if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And where I'm at right now, guys, I'm at the beautiful S-turn surf break. I'm flying low to the ocean, taking a few chances here maybe, hopefully not too many though. And I was out here earlier actually, and the wind was perfectly still. It was what I call morning glass, but right now it started to pick up a little bit. But let's see if we can find some surfers here. We'll go up just a little bit. I think I got to keep heading this direction. And I am going to give you guys a quick little tour of some of the condominiums in the area. Of course, I am a practicing real estate agent here in the beautiful island of Maui. So if you're ever in the market to buy or sell home, land, or condo, I'd love to be your guy. And yes, we are actually starting to get a few whale breaches happening out there. So I don't know if we'll get fortunate enough to see any today, but hopefully we will. And there, of course, is the beautiful West Maui Mountains. I'm looking straight at the beach there at the S-turns. Now check this out. I've got this cool feature called the auto zoom. Not auto, but it is the explore mode, they call it. But watch this. I can literally not change position with my drone, and I can zoom up on that beach, exactly what it looks like without having to change the position of the drone. Look at that, huh? Yes, I love technology, man. It's so cool. And over here, of course, if you look at that neighborhood right there, see that neighborhood right there? That is Kapolani Estates, one of my favorite small little neighborhoods that's actually gated. Looks right over the S-turn surf break. Many of them do. And not very often does something come on the market in that neighborhood, but if it does, and if you're in the market and you can afford something north of $2 million, usually. And then of course right there is a condominium called Noelani. Thumbs up, Shaka, if you are a Noelani fan. I know a lot of people are. But we'll keep that real estate tour going here a little bit. But of course we don't want to forget about the I'll take it off. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? That is so crazy. I love that. You guys learn after a while. A little bit of a nerd when it comes to tech. And here we got someone taking off on a wave. Oh, pulled off. Oh, what? Oh. I love it. Now, if this doesn't make you want to move to Maui, I'm telling you, nothing will. Because who wants to sit around freezing their butt off on Thanksgiving? I don't. One of the number one reasons I moved here was not to have to endure winter. And the funny thing is now, I actually look forward to winter, whereas before, let's just say I didn't really look forward to it. Yeah, the change of seasons is cool, and a white Christmas is not so bad. But yeah, you know what? The rest, I could leave it. And I did, actually. About 10 years ago is how long I've been on Maui. A lot of people ask me, hey Eric, you get island fever? I'm like, nope. But I do get plenty of mainland fever when I go back, so I'm going to start asking you guys, don't you get mainland fever? We're just going to turn this whole thing around. But anyway, what a beautiful way to start your day. If you've never... Oh, there we go. We got a jumper. I don't know if we're getting any shakas from the people down there, but that sure would be cool. I'm going to put on my reading glasses here because so far I haven't been able to actually see anything on my screen. Hopefully the audio is coming through okay. Well, while we're waiting for the next set, we might as well go down and take a quick tour down the coast here. I'll show you some beautiful condominiums in the area. And yes, we'll use our zoom feature. We'll get up off the water just a little bit here. But of course, the first one I showed you was the Noelani. And then after the Noelani, of course, we've got some beautiful oceanfront homes. Mahina Surf is the next one down. We'll try that zoom feature again here. There we go, look at this. So that's one of those oceanfront homes I was just mentioning to you. And we'll just slowly go down the coast here. Maybe catch a little bit of the West Maui Mountains in the background. So there's Mahina Surf right there. Mahina Beach, I'm sorry. I got so into thinking about surfing. It's Mahina Beach. And then the one after Mahina Beach is actually Mahina Hina. I know, there's a lot of Mahinas, there's a lot of Kahanas around here. I'm just going to warn you. Of course, there's a beautiful oceanfront home. I did a video on that last year about this time. Maybe it was a little bit earlier in the year, about 85,000 views on that one. And then right next door to that is Mahina Hina, which is, believe it or not, a long-term condominium. You cannot do short-term vacation rentals at Mahina Hina. One of my absolute favorite long-term properties on Maui. And then after that we have Polynesian Shores. Matter of fact, I lived at Polynesian Shores when I first moved here. Me and the boys started taking them to school every day down there at Sacred Hearts in the white Jeep. They remember those days. And of course, there's the Kuleana, one of my favorite resorts. As a matter of fact, that's where I lived when I first moved here, was at the Kuleana. Thumbs up, share, shaka, and subscribe if you are into any of these condominiums. And certainly hit me in the comments section if you have any insight or shout outs or anything you'd like to share about any of those resorts right there. They are all fee simple. And that zoom feature is the coolest thing I think since sliced bread. Let's head back up to the beautiful S-Turns surf break. And as you can see, I'm flying super low to the ocean, keeping things safe, staying out of the way of any aircraft nearby, very, very low to the ground, or the water, I should say. Always fly responsibly. Well, what a beautiful shot up the coast, huh? This is only my third live stream on the drone, so my apologies if there's any technical issues, because I'm not aware of any. I know the audio was kind of gnarly last time, and I don't know if there's a fix to that or not, but I'm trying to talk louder into the mic and hope that everything comes across just fine. So we'll head down over towards Kahana. Of course, this is the beach park known as S-Turns. Give you a nice shot. Well, wait a second. Let's check and see what our surfers are doing. Hang on a second. Are they just sitting around? Where'd they go? Oh, here they are. The lineup has definitely gotten a lot smaller. This morning it was loaded, but I think everyone got a little hungry, probably. They're ready to go feast on some turkey. Hit me in the comments section if you've already eaten some turkey today, and of course, love to know your outside air temperature. Here we're sitting at a balmy perfection. It's like what, 75, 76, something like that. Paddle, paddle, paddle. That one's too small, I think. Yeah. Anyway, that's what our surfers are doing. The name of the surf break is, of course, S-Turns. Over here, a little bit to the north, is called Mushrooms. Right over here is Mushrooms. We'll cruise over to Mushrooms here real quick. Mushrooms is not breaking, but it was earlier today, slightly. Now we'll turn back to the coast here, and I'll show you some of these condominium complexes. The very first one is this tall building called Kahana Beach. I believe it's a timeshare. I've never shown a condo at Kahana Beach, so I believe it's a timeshare. But everything else I'm going to show you is actually going to be a fee simple condo that if you were ever in the market, you could definitely take advantage of purchasing one of these and putting it in your family pile of heirlooms. They all do very well as far as return on investment. Typically it's anywhere from 3 to 5% cash on cash, and 25% management fee is the going rate. If you need a referral to a good management company, I've got my favorite on the island, and that's what they charge. But there we are. This is the sands of Kahana. The one to the right, of course, is the Kahana Beach, which I believe is a timeshare. And then right here we do have the beautiful sands of Kahana, some of the largest bedroom, 2 and 3 bedroom units that you'll find in all of West Maui. And the views are literally stunning. And as you can see, there's still lots of beach here. It's been a question mark in terms of what's happening to the beaches in Kahana. And of course, Kahana Bay is definitely, unfortunately, experienced some beach erosion. But if you have been reading anything about it, you know that there's an opportunity. Where there's a problem, where there's a challenge, there's always opportunity. So eventually, they're going to install these T-bars into the ocean, I believe. They're just working on who's going to pay for the darn things. But eventually, all the sand that they say is currently still out in the ocean will just come right on back. And we don't know exactly when that's going to take place, but they've been studying the problem for about 20 years, I believe. So on Maui time, we should be getting close to, getting something started. Again, don't hold your breath. Then, of course, right next to the sands of Kahana, we have the beautiful Valley Isle. If you haven't seen the new lobby at Valley Isle, it's pretty nuts. Of course, a portion of the building did burn down a number of years ago where the gym was, and they just rebuilt it all, and it's really quite beautiful. Let's get a zoom in on there of Valley Isle. You can see here they've got the sandbags there, and that's definitely part of that beach erosion from the westerly current that's occurring. So that turns off some people, but I believe you can purchase these units at a little bit of a discount now because of the sandbag and beach erosion. And someday when those T-bars go in and the beach is back, guess what? Your investment's going to go up. So you always want to buy when everyone else is tripping out, right? Yeah, we can literally get in some people's living rooms if we wanted to here, but of course we're going to respect their privacy. Had no idea I could zoom in that far, actually. That's kind of creepy. But anyway, here's the next condo, which is, of course, the Royal Kahana. Another fan favorite. Only meant for royalty. And then next to that, of course, is Hololani. Hololani completed their seawall here recently, and that was a pretty major expenditure. And each unit has got a pretty significant nut to crack on that bill. So if you buy one of those units, you're going to see a future ongoing assessment, and it's pretty big. But their seawall is in. Let's see if we can take a look at that seawall. Hang on a second. We're going to zoom in on that puppy. Let's see what a few $1 million can buy you. Oh, wait a second. They're sandbagging their seawall already. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Right? Wow. Man, I'll tell you what, it pays to fly the drone. Are those rocks or are those sandbags? I don't know. Let's get a little bit closer. Those are sandbags, aren't they? I'll be darned. Obviously, you can have surfboard storage on your lanai there, so that's pretty cool. Either that or they're in violation. Anyway, yeah, so their walk wall is new, but they are sandbagged up, man. Wow. Trip. I did not know that. But that is a brand new seawall that they just built. And like I said, there's a fairly significant assessment on each unit for that. Okay, so there's a quick tour of the condominiums here. And of course, one of the probably my favorite surf breaks in all of West Maui. This is the time of year when the swells start to wrap basically around from the north, and this is one of the best places where it actually hits. Let's go over here and take a look at, I saw a guy just heading out to mushrooms. Let's see if he's catching any waves. Alright, where's mushrooms at? Of course, right there, I'm looking at the beautiful island of Molokai. And then to the south is the beautiful island of Lanai. Let's see how far we can zoom in on Lanai. I'm kind of curious. Let's check it out. So that's 14x, 23x, so that's 23 times zoom. I'll do it again. Wow. Isn't that crazy? You can look at the trees at the top of the night. That is too cool, man. Too cool for school. Now should we look over here on Molokai? Let's see if we can find the beautiful little town of Quanakakai. There it is. Looking across the Molokai Channel. We used to have a ferry that went across there, but not anymore. There's your 28x zoom, looking over at the beautiful town of Quanakakai. About a 5-mile distance, I believe, between Molokai and Maui. Okay. Is this fun, guys, or is this fun? I hope you can hear me. I know we've had a few audio issues here recently, but hopefully that's a thing of the past. Kind of get a sense for where we're located here. I'm located right down here in between the the sands of Kahana and Kahana Beach. There we go. Now I can see the drone. Alright, so there's Kahana Beach. This is the surf break known as Mushrooms. And there's the guy that I saw right in front of me that was trying to maybe catch a couple waves. Say hi to YouTube. Alright, should we do one more flyby over S-turns? This drone can go about 40 miles per hour. The straight up vertical is about 12 miles per hour. Oh, here's our surfers. Woo! We buzzed the tower. Well, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Hopefully this broadcast has gone well. I'll go back and watch it and go, okay, it didn't record. But we'll see. Hopefully. Either way, I'm having a great time. We've got the bird in the oven back at the house. Got some family coming over. And excited just to relax and take it easy today. But thanks again for tuning in, guys. I'd love a thumbs up, a share, a shaka, a subscribe. And of course, if you're ever in the market for real estate here on Maui, whether it's to buy or sell, I'd love to be your guy. Thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, Eric West.